Hey, we're Disciple. These are our tour tips. Number 1 tour tip. Always assume that you smell bad. Whether it's your breath, whether it's your armpits, whether it's your clothes, feet. Just assume. Don't ever assume that you don't smell bad. Assume that you do. Therefore, you brush your teeth, take a shower, all that. Because band guys normally just assume that they don't smell. And, we don't get to shower very often. So we have to kind of, make our own showers, whether it be in the sink, washing my hair in the sink, or, brushing your teeth wherever you get a chance. But that's the last thing that you want is a fan walking away having been a big fan of your band and then walking away and the only thing that they remember is how bad you smelled.
And get a real friend who will be honest with you because you do go nose blind to your own smell. So
nobody can smell themselves.
If I start smelling, Kevin tells me, and it's good.
Nobody can smell themselves. Other thing, tip number 2, try to eat healthy because fans they don't think we're real people. They only bring candy.
Cake,
bring
candy.
Donuts, candy, sodas, whatever.
Which we appreciate so much and love.
Yes, we do, but
How much is the next guy?
you have to try to eat things that you don't want to eat. I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't want to eat healthy. I don't want to eat it, but I have to force myself because a couple weeks into the tour, you'll start to feel run down, and you need to actually be eating stuff that's good for you as opposed to just sodas, candy, and all that. Tip number 3, try to turn your area into a practice lounge. So like right here, this is like where we actually practice before the shows, and we've learned to like practice with our mouths.
Yep.
For instance, here we go. Let's do
Scars Remain.
Scars Remain. Ready? Verse 1. What is all this? See, you get the point.
I'm not good with on-the-fly adjustments.
If you only relegate practice to like real practice, you're missing out because you spend all this time together up here. And if you can actually run over it, drummers playing on your legs, singers, singing. Just for me, it's really not about practicing the melodies and the singing. It's actually trying to remember the words. I have a hard time remembering the words, so it's good for me to actually.
And when you run through stuff, you just realize things that you might not realize until you get on stage. Like, oh, are we supposed to cut there, or are we supposed to let it ring? And you forget about it until you get on stage, and then you're like, I don't know. And then someone does something different, and it's like you get up here and run through stuff dry, and you get to talk about those things.
Tip number 4. This may not be a traveling tip. This may just be a good band tip. Is don't be afraid to watch yourself. As a matter of fact, watch yourself as often as you can videotape yourself, and don't be afraid to take risks. So like take a risk and look like a fool, and then watch it. And maybe it's awesome, and maybe it's not. But that you watch like somebody wants to do like some kind of spin kick. Some guys can do it. It looks awesome. Some guys do it, and it looks really, really awkward and lame.
Jangle.
And it might feel awesome.
It might feel awesome.
Until you see it.
Yep.
But don't be afraid to try it. You just try it, and then watch yourself, and like if you're enjoying your show, watching yourself, there's a good chance that other people are enjoying it too. But if you're bored out of your mind when you watch yourself, you gotta figure some things out and try some new stuff. That's 4.
That's good.
Number 5.
I've got one. Well, don't be a jerk. I mean, that's just a life tip.
That's just life tip number 0.
But being a jerk on tour can actually become worse than just normal life. Like it can destroy.
Tip number 5 is maybe the most important tip as far as touring, even though it's not that cool, and it is bring extra. Whatever it is, you think you need, 4 days. Yeah, I'll bring 4 pairs of socks. And underwear. No.
Yep.
6.
We'll get 1 case of water. Nope.
No.
Yeah. Whatever you bring, guitar strings. Oh, I only need 1 set.
I did that the other day. I grabbed 1, and then I was like, I'm just going to grab 1 more.
And he's still on tour. Because tip number 5
on
is
tour
on his
for
heart.
3 days. You think I could read 5 books? No, you need to bring 10 books. 3 days because.
And I exercise that routinely. I bring way more books than I can read on every tour.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
That was some great tips, guys.
There you go.
Hey, tip
Nice
number
job.
6, think of more tips.
Oh.
Always be thinking of tips.
Always.
Yeah.